If you're not staying at Animal Kingdom Lodge, is Boma worth the effort to get there? Come with me and we'll find out. Hi, I'm Carol, and you're watching CAROL-WDWAO. And today was going to be a vlog-free day for me. I've eaten at Boma before. You've seen my vlogs, you know what it's like. But something eventful happened today, and I just have to share it. So I might as well share my dinner plans as well. Buzz Lightyear has thwarted me for years, and I've asked for tips on my vlogs, and I've gotten a few hints here and there, but I don't have the best aim, so that doesn't help. But cast member Craig from Scotland, over 3 days, has given me some hints. He just happened to be working every time I was there. He remembered me. And today I hit the jackpot, and I have the button to prove it. I am a Galactic Hero. I hit the highest score, and my friend Anne-Marie was there to witness and document it. So I'm going to Boma to celebrate dinner, and then I'm meeting them back over at Magic Kingdom to watch my last view of Happily Ever After. So this should be a short vlog, but Boma, Christmas decorations, animals, somebody might be interested. I hope it's you. Usually I either eat at a character breakfast in the morning if I'm not rope dropping, or I rope drop and grab a sandwich that I can eat as I'm standing in line somewhere. So this was my opportunity. The purpose of my vlogs is to make it interesting for you or show you something that will make your trip easier. And I really didn't think I was going to do anything today that would help that. However, two things happened that I simply had to tell you about. Anne-Marie and Tina had decided to eat at Crystal Palace again for breakfast. Now, we had just eaten there a couple days ago. Once a trip is fine for me, so I was off on my own. Now, I know you're not going to believe this for all the trips I've been to Disney, but let me tell you, I am so ashamed of myself that I did not do this earlier. I never had the Nutella Fruit Waffle at Sleepy Hollow. It is fantastic. Fruit waffle. It's got Nutella in the base waffle. The fresh fruit is amazing. Very, very fresh. Of course, from the north, our strawberries taste like cardboard. These actually taste like strawberries here. Got strawberries, bananas, couple blueberries in there as well. You may be wondering why, if I'm going to Animal Kingdom Lodge, you see some skyliners in the background. Well, I've been pretty successful this trip thinking outside of the box, and that's what I did tonight. The other day I was able to see both Happily Ever After and the new show Luminous in the same night. Normally, I would have tried to do that going on the monorail, but sometimes the monorail stops for like 15 or 20 minutes in the Contemporary, and I didn't want to risk that. So, thought outside the box and said, if I'm at Magic Kingdom, why don't I take the bus to Beach Club and walk from Beach Club to the International Gateway, especially since I wanted to watch Luminous from the back. It worked. Today, I'm staying at Pop. If you went to the front desk and asked how to get to Animal Kingdom Lodge, especially since you're already at the front desk, they'd say, take the bus to Animal Kingdom, transfer to Animal Kingdom Lodge. Well, it's sort of a long way around the loop to get from arriving at Pop to Animal Kingdom Lodge. I decided to take the Skyliner to Hollywood Studios, then take the bus from Hollywood Studios to Animal Kingdom Lodge. So that's what I'm doing. Oh, don't leave. Don't leave, don't leave, don't leave. Don't leave, don't leave, don't leave. And the bus is right here as you see me running. And I'm going to Animal Kingdom Lodge? Yes. Perfect. Thank you. And the bus is here. So this was a perfect plan. I didn't even have to wait for a bus. So we're about to enter Jumbo House, Animal Kingdom Lodge. And they have some beautiful poinsettias at the entrance. Oh, and look at this with the Mickey. This is gorgeous. Some birds of paradise. And some other flowers. It's gorgeous. There's a little tree there. Garlands. Just so pretty. I was here a few years ago, and I think this tree is bigger than the one they had a few years ago. So it's interesting to see that they change up some decorations as well. Now, that one I remember, but a lot of these, now this is new. Oh, this one's really cute. A lot of different decorations. And it goes all the way up there. So it's a huge, huge tree. I'm trying to not get in people's pictures here. Simply beautiful. The gingerbread. Oh, thank you so much. The gingerbread zebras with all these beautiful live poinsettias. So these are actually out of gingerbread. Zebra. Excuse me. Is there a hidden Mickey?
Yeah, we found one on the ground and then one over there on the side.
Where's this one? Over here?
One on the ground.
Oh, yeah, there's a hidden Mickey down there.
And then over there on that leg.
Oh, yeah, the front left leg. There we go. Thank you. All right, so this is the Gingerbread and Deborah the zebra. And there are two hidden Mickeys, and I had help finding them, and I appreciate that because I'm really bad at hidden Mickeys. So, just simply beautiful. I was laughing today because I was at the pool listening to Christmas music, and it just seems so out of place. Oh no, this is new. I haven't seen this before. This has not been here before. So they have a little bar so you can, oh, and the Giraffe cookie And they have a bar so you can enjoy looking at these Christmas decorations. Now I'm really regretting not staying here this trip. And you know I wouldn't come this far for dinner without trying to get a peek at some animals. So I think that my thinking outside the box worked pretty well. I left my room at 4:04, 4:05, and ended up here at 4:45, and that is with my 5 o'clock reservation. I'm not seeing a lot of things other than the pelicans here, who are here quite a bit. When I stay here, I like to stay in this section right here. You get a nice view out of the savanna, but it's really close to the lobby. Might be a sable antelope. It's got, no, I don't think so. The horns aren't big enough. But what do I know? Only a science teacher. I should know these things. And here we have some zebras up close. So a member of our WDWAO Facebook group had posted the mudslide, and so I was anxious to see what that is. Gingerbread mudslide, Amaretto creme liquor, vodka, frangelico, which is a hazelnut liqueur, gingerbread and ice cream topped with whipped cream and chocolate sprinkles. It sounds like more of a dessert than an appetizer drink, but I think I'm going to try it because 'tis the season, right? Now they do have a whole selection here of cocktails as well. These are their traditional ones.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you today?
Good, thank you. My name is Rhonda. I'll be taking care of you.
Thank you.
Is this your first time?
No. I was telling the girl who seated me one day I was here for both breakfast and dinner. It was so good.
And for drinks included, we have Coke products, lemonade, and sweet tea. And then we have a special juice. It's a mix of guava, passion.
The pog? Yeah, I would like the pog juice. I've heard great things about this.
So good. I just got
Everybody's,
yeah. It's our holiday drink. Everybody loves it. And then my favorite is the salmon. It has an orange almond sauce.
Oh.
The butternut squash soup and chicken corn chowder.
Oh,
Delicious.
I love the soups here.
And we have new desserts. We have an eggnog bread pudding
Oh,
and a white cookie Christmas cheesecake.
wow. But you still have zebra domes.
And zebra rolls.
Of course. All right.
Everything's delicious.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Welcome, enjoy.
Okay, new desserts, a Christmas drink, and you can get pod juice at dinner as well. I've always had it at breakfast. I don't think they've offered it at dinner before. Maybe I just didn't ask, but I'm going into. There's a lot of people here, so I'm not going to take you through the buffet. I've got some other videos where I've gone step by step. I'm just going to take everything there is on my plate, and you can see it. Not everything, but you'll see. Simply delicious. Not too much cinnamon, It's not bitter. Sometimes, overpowering cinnamon can be a little bitter. It's just very creamy, smooth. They have this all year long, but it definitely has that holiday feel to it. Okay, let's try this. Definitely taste the hazelnut, a chocolatey flavor to it. It is very thick, and paper straws, that may not be the way to go, but once I get a little bit down, then I may drink it without the straw so I don't have a face full of whipped cream, because, I would do that. Very, very tasty. Definitely more of a dessert drink, but I'm going with it. Next, I'm going with the chicken corn chowder. A little hint of a spice, nothing overpowering, spicy. A good balance of corn to chicken. It's not mostly corn with a little bit of chicken in it. It's smooth and creamy. I think there's red pepper in here as well. Delicious. Next, the Tunisian seafood stew. And I see some shrimp in here, some big chunks of tomato, green pepper, onions, maybe a little bit of celery. Again, a little finish of a little spice. If you're afraid of spicy, there's not that much spice in it, but you do get it at the end of your taste. The vegetables are all nice and well cooked. The aroma, I don't know how many times I say this, but I wish we could have smell-o-vision like Willy Wonka, because this one smells really, really good. Just a really, really nice blend of flavoring here. So I'm 3 for 3. There is a vegetarian lentil soup that I'm not going to try because this is filling me up. So we're going to go over to the salads next and see what interesting things they have there. I'm just sampling a little bit of the salads. Now, one thing I will say, a lot of buffets, they want you to sort of, or common courtesy is to start at one end and continue around. They have dishes here starting at the different sections. So you can start with the soup, you can go to the salad section, you could do the dessert section, and then the hot meat vegetable section as well. So don't feel like you have to start at the beginning and get in line, because you will run out of space on your plate. So this is a pasta salad in a curried mayonnaise, a chickpea salad, a cauliflower salad, tabbouleh, couscous, and a coleslaw. I'll try them and come back so you don't have to see me shoveling food in my mouth. So the pasta salad with the curry mayonnaise, not overpowering curry, very, very good. The chickpea salad has cilantro in it. So if you have the gene that cilantro tastes like soap to you, you will not like that. It's not overpowering cilantro, but I definitely tasted the cilantro. I think my least favorite of the bunch was the cauliflower. It's cooked carrots and red peppers and some greens, and there's also chickpeas in this as well. I just think it didn't blend as well as the other flavors. Tabbouleh, hint of mint, that was very good. The couscous had olives and shrimp in it. That was delightful. Coleslaw, was coleslaw, nothing really outstanding about it. Now, I will tell you how smart my server is, because this drink, paper straw, I'm sure it's deteriorating at the bottom. When she brought the drink, she brought me 2 straws. So, smart girl, my server. Okay, I always try and remember this. I've already forgotten. It's spinach. And what's that first thing at the beginning with the spinach and the...
Oh, that's the pudding.
The pudding.
Yeah, it's made with cornmeal.
Corn.
It tastes like almost tastes like grits, but a little sweeter.
Okay.
Yeah.
I always forget the name of that one. Thank you. And then we have some black-eyed peas with some tomatoes and greens. This is a combination of sweet and white potato mash. They said this was oven-crusted potatoes, but to me that looks like mashed potatoes with the skins on. I could be wrong. The salmon with an orange almond glaze on it. This is a peanut rice with coconut and something else, I forget. The ribs, if you just came here for ribs and zebra domes, you'd feel like you got your money's worth. They are fabulous. And some string beans, because I need some vegetables. But their string beans are usually very good. This is a tough call here. The salmon, I'm always hesitant to order salmon as a meal because I don't like fishy fish, and sometimes if not cooked the way I like it, it can be fishy, or if it's an old piece of fish. So a buffet is great for me because I can get a little piece, and if I don't like it, leave it on the plate. This salmon was wonderful. Light, flaky. You could taste that orange throughout the salmon. Very, very good. No fishy taste whatsoever. The corn pudding, definitely sweeter than a grits. I'm not a grits fan. I like this better. But to me, the texture just doesn't do it for me. It's sort of like a cream of wheat type texture. The black-eyed peas could be over in the salad section as well. Good. Chunks of roasted tomatoes. Could be kale, could be, I don't know what the green is, but green with thick stalks to it. The potatoes were very good. I don't know why they called them oven-crusted potatoes, though, because they're definitely a mashed with the skin on. The combination of sweet and white potato mash, it's a little reminiscent of the squash soup. But what really surprised me here was the peanut rice. With the prevalence of peanut allergies, it's sort of surprising that they would put something like that on a buffet. So does that mean if you have a peanut allergy, Boma is out for you? Yes and no. So I definitely wouldn't go through the buffet line because you never know if a guest has used the same spoon or fork in the rice and whatever's next to it. However, if you have an allergy, the chef will come out here to your table, and depending on the type of allergy, because there's also a lot of shrimp here, so some people with a seafood allergy, the chef will come out and either tell you what sections of the buffet are okay, or, and I've seen this happen, he's brought a plate from the back where he's sure that there's no cross-contamination, and I should say he or she, because we have some female chefs here as well, and that way you can feel much safer. Surprised to find peanuts on the buffet, but they manage it very well. Did I leave anything out? Oh, string beans, very good, not overcooked, a lot of nice flavor. As I said, the ribs, you could do ribs and zebra domes and go away perfectly happy. The sauce is a tamarind, barbecue barbecue sauce, and there's some extra at the end that you can put it on. Get 2 your first time through the line, because you're not going to be happy with 1. Or get 3 or 4, because they're that good. They were serving cut sliced steak. I'm not a beef eater. I didn't have that. They had a babodi. I still, after all these times here, never know how to say it. That's with beef at dinner. Now at breakfast it's made with turkey. So I didn't have either of those. I'm going to finish savoring my last rib, and then I'm heading for dessert. Okay, so for our sampling of desserts, we have an eggnog bread pudding that you had the choice of the traditional vanilla bean or amarillo cream, I think it was called, which it said may contain alcohol, so you know I went for that one. Hazelnut brownie, passion fruit tart thing. Put it the right way so you can see Mickey. Apple cranberry tart. This is a Christmas cheesecake, and don't judge me because you see 3 on my plate, but the zebra domes. You know I'm going to eat the zebra domes. I'm going to take a bite of the other things to let you know how they are. Sometimes I surprise myself as to what I like and didn't like as much. I'm a huge fan of hazelnut, huge fan of brownies. Everything was good. All the desserts were good. They're any one on their own is delicious. But my least favorite of the bunch is the hazelnut brownie, which is sort of surprising to me. I'm not an apple cranberry fan, but that apple cranberry tart was delicious. The cheesecake, a little too much whipped cream for me, but the cheesecake itself was light and fluffy. I'm from upstate New York. I'm used to a heavier, denser cheesecake, but this is a nice finish. The eggnog bread pudding, and as I said in previous videos, one of the reasons I love to come here, like the French toast bread pudding in the morning is one of my favorites. This is a really nice holiday edition. And I have to say, this time being here at Christmas, and I've been here at Christmas before, but it just seems like everyone is more in the spirit. There's little tiny things, like I noticed one of the janitorial staff, who goes around picking up loose papers and stuff because people can't walk 10 feet to a mailbox or to a trash can. Don't get me on that soapbox. Was decorated in tinsel. Okay, that was that person's doing. I don't think Disney is going around decorating the picker-upper things with tinsel. And I just see that everywhere here. Infusing the holidays into the food is just a wonderful addition. I know Christmas time is really crowded here, busy with family life, but it's wonderful. There's just a whole festive spirit. Cast members, not that I've come across, actually I don't think I've ever come across one that's really in a bad mood, that couldn't be, made happy by saying thank you and please, but everybody just seems to be in a much more festive mood. Oh, the passion fruit is not something I would select if there was a passion fruit dessert. Every time I try it, I'm like, why don't I ever order something like this out? Because it's really, really good. It's light, it's sweet, and then we come to the zebra domes. My entree, I can't even say that anymore, my reason for being. I know there's a French term for that, but sorry, Mrs. Gall, it's been a lot of years since I took French. Oops, sorry, Madame Gall. Now I'm really in trouble. She won't see this anyway, so we're good. So the zebra domes, if you've never had a zebra dome, it's a thin cookie on the bottom, a white, almost like a light biscuit. And then there's sort of a chocolate mousse covered with a white, prettily decorated to look like zebra stripes. Again, ribs, zebra domes. For me, it's the soups, but I know there's not a lot of soups fan. Definitely worth the trouble to come all the way to Boma. If you like this vlog on a day I didn't intend to be vlogging, aside from my dinner at Boma, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I really appreciate the support. It tells me people are interested in what I'm doing so that I continue to do it. Hit the notification bell so you know when new videos come out, and never grow up.